Hey world, how you guys doing on this evening? It's your boy Top Dog. I'm back in the building. Hopefully this video finds you in great health, in great spirits, and dominating everything that you touch. For our returning users, thank you so much for the continued support. Continue to like, comment, share, hit that notifications buzzer. For our new viewers, you're certainly in for a treat. On this channel, we promote higher levels of understanding, always invoke thoughts, elevate, motivate, so that you can go out and dominate everything that you touch. So today, guys, we're introducing a new speaker series, and it's Motivational Mondays. Again, we love to motivate. So without further ado, I want to get right into the subject matter that we have for this evening. So, as always, come on in, do whatever it is that you do to relax, and let's get loose. So today, guys, I wanted to speak about what it is that we should be doing and could be doing as African Americans to secure our future in a time such as this. You know, the whole world's in a panic. They're in a scare. They're in a free fall. And they're just waiting to hit the ground. But you, knowing better that you look at this channel, you view the videos on this channel, you know better, so we're going to do better. And the first thing I want to talk about is for those that are entrepreneurs out there, but they're still working a job. What is it that's stopping you from going out and starting that business? Now, I'm not telling you just because you start a business, you got to quit your job. You could use that job to fund what it is that you need to get your business up off the ground. There's a lot of things that you could be doing in the meantime. Because I'm going to ask you some simple questions. And if not now, when? If not you, who? The whole world is panicking. The sky is falling. Chicken George. Here's an opportunity now for you. Because if you're anything like my job, they're telling people, well, you can work from home. Well, isn't that common sense? Isn't that something that you should be doing? This is like wanting to get a cookie or a prize for something that you should be doing. But the fact of the matter is, it's their choice. They're making it seem like they're doing you a favor. When you don't owe them a favor, and neither do they owe you. So this is the perfect time to get your mind right and go into that entrepreneurial spirit that's always been deep down inside of you and let it roar. Let that spirit roar now. Let it ring out loud. It's been suppressed deep inside of you. Now let it come up out of you and become the giant and grow. Put it into the universe. That's the only way that it's going to get some traction. Everything else is moving. Why are you standing still with your hopes and your dreams? Are you that afraid? Well, here is a situation where fear is being used to drive an agenda. Why not use that fear to your advantage? Get up off of your hump now. Do your research on what it is that you want to do if you haven't done so already. If you haven't found your purpose, find your purpose. Start to plant the seed. Because you're not going to plant the seed and reap the harvest in the same season. But you will reap what you sow in due harvest. You plant nothing, you get nothing. You plant weeds, you're going to get weeds. But if you plant the seed, cultivate the soil, fertilize it, water it, your seed will grow in due season. So what we should be doing, as many of us as possible, is starting that business we always wanted to start. Just get started. You never know what happens once you get started. People are going to start to fall into place. People that you never met before. Things are going to start to happen because you took the step. If you never take the step, then you're never going to know. You can't miss You can't miss the shot that you don't take. Swing the bat. What's the purpose of you having the bat on your shoulder and you never take a swing? So you got the pitcher just throwing balls down the pipeline and you're not even taking a swing. What's the harm in taking a swing? Swing the bat. You never know if you make contact or not because it's sitting here on your shoulder. Did you know that some of the highest paid baseball players in the major leagues, they only make contact with the ball 3 out of 10 times? Now look at those numbers. 3 out of 10 times they make contact, but they making $40, $50, $60 million a year. And you got the bat on your shoulder and never take a swing. Here is a time to where I know most of you are saying to yourselves, I wish that I had the choice to make my own decisions in times like these. I don't want anybody else telling me what it is that I can and cannot do. And putting a cap and putting limitations on me and my family. In times like these, here is the times where your family matters the most. And you're going to let somebody else dictate to you how it is that you can move in times like this. Now is definitely a time to change your mindset. So I want everybody underneath the sound of my voice right now to plant the seed. All you need to do right now is plant the seed and watch everything else start to grow around you. Watch the people that you need to be in position. Watch those people start to come before you. Watch the information that you need start to come because you made the first step. And then if anything ever were to happen like this again, you will be in a different position now that you're working for yourself. Plant the seed. Bring out your inner entrepreneur. Don't let something like this happen again and you're in a situation where you can't move like you want to move. On top of the various other reasons why entrepreneurship is better than being a W-2 wage employee. I can go into a couple of them if you want me to. As a matter of fact, I will. You are taxed as a W-2 wage employee before you even get your money. But as a 1099 business owner, you pay the government after you pay all of your expenses. Is that not good enough for you? You got tax write-offs. Your vehicle that you drive can be written off. The breakfasts that you take your mom out or your business partners out that you even mention business in can be written off. Time freedom. I have time to spend with my family. I don't have to be told when it is that I could take vacation and how many days that I could take. Do you want anything? Do you need anything besides that? They had me at time freedom. Time is our most valuable asset, guys. Don't waste it. That's your most valuable asset, is your time. How can somebody put a dollar amount on your time? It's impossible. If you value yourself like I value myself, no one can put a dollar amount on my time. Okay, so we're going to move on. Bring out your entrepreneurial spirit. Take advantage of those. Take advantage of that. Plant the seed now so that 2 months from now, 6 months from now, a year later, somewhere 2-3 years down the line, however your plans go, you'll be in a position to spend time with your family and have time freedom and live a much more enjoyable life. Number 2, the stock market, guys. The stock market has taken a hit. It's being beat up in ways that if you follow it, if you follow the stock market and you're a savvy investor, this should be one of your 7 streams of income. That's what millionaires and billionaires have. 7 streams of income. So you should be investing in many things On your job, you only get paid one way. That's transactional income. That's not a stream of income. You're not making money while you sleep. You're not making residual income. So you're losing at the game. That's another reason that I didn't mention before. You're losing. If you're not making money in your sleep, you're losing. You're being selfish. You're working for yourself. You're not trying to establish legacy. But moving on, the stock market is taking a hit. There are many companies now where you can buy low and sell high. That's the whole objective of the stock market. Many people are scared of it because they don't understand it. It's just like anything else. That word ignorance. Ignorance is not negative, guys. Ignorance is just simply not knowing. Oh, I don't want to invest in the stock market. Most people do what most people do. You're scared of the stock market because you're ignorant. You don't have a knowledge of how this thing works. Okay? You don't go out and you just blindly go and do something. Nobody does that. Before you go out into the world, you put your pants on, right? One leg at a time. You put your shirt on. You do everything it is. You take care of your hygiene and everything else. This is the same thing. You go out and you investigate. I know there are some companies out there that you say, man, I wish I had the opportunity to invest in that company when it first got off the ground, or it was when the stock, here is your opportunity. The prices in those companies are low. The rich get richer off of taking advantage of times like this when everybody is panicking and saying the sky is falling and everybody's in free fall mode. The rich sit back and say, oh man, we playing chess. They playing checkers. They too busy running to the stores and hoarding everything so that they can lock themselves in their basement. And we're going to snatch up all of the stuff that that everybody's panicking and selling their stock. We're going to scoop up all of this. And we playing Monopoly at a whole nother level. When we come outside of this, we're going to buy all of that stuff that everybody that's scared and panicking, all of that stuff that they're selling to take their money and put it up underneath their mattress, not realizing that the dollar is depreciating by the day. We're going to buy up all of that stuff. And at the end of this, we're going to be sitting fatter, like fatter rats. We just going to fill our belly to the point where we almost busting. Educate yourself, guys. Self-development, I tell you all the time, is so very vitally important. You can never stop learning. You need to be picking up books, reading constantly, feeding your brain. You need to be reading daily, exercising your brain, and understand how this game is played. We out here playing checkers, they playing chess. And they winning. They're winning. They're winning at the stuff that we're scared of. They love stuff like this. They love fear that's injected. They love it because they eat off of it. They eat off of it, guys. You got to educate yourself and get in the game. Get in the game. Put me in, coach. I just want to get in the game. Because if I'm in the game, I can at least take a shot. But if I'm sitting on the bench, how can I win from the bench? And a lot of us are on the bench. Don't even want to get in the game. Told the coach, don't put me in. I don't feel good today, coach. Don't put me in. What? I don't know about you, but when I played basketball, I wanted every opportunity. Hey, put me in because I can get up a shot. So stocks, guys, there's plenty of information out here for you to do research. We're in the information technology age. You have no excuses as to why you can't go and research any subject. And as I'm telling you these things, guys, these are just vehicles that I'm mentioning. They're by no means meant to say that this is the only thing that you can do. But I'm telling you how the rich are taking advantage of times like these to make themselves richer. So, again, I tell you guys all the time, when you have the information, you're responsible for it. It's yours. You have to do something with it. If you choose to ignore it and you bury it under the rug and you go back to being your normal self after you watch this video, that's on you. But I put the information out there, and that's what I aim to do. Each one, teach one. So I'm going to go into one more. This will be the last. This will be the third and last one, and we'll get into that now. So number 3, guys, real estate. Interest rates are low. There's plenty of inventory out here. Whether you're a beginner, a novice, or an expert, you can get out here and you can start where you are. You frightened of it? There's nothing that beats fear but being prepared. Stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. Stay humble so you don't have to be humbled. Be prepared. Go out, do some research. It's not that hard to do. Oh, my credit is bad. Well, fix your credit. Oh, I got this going on. Well, fix that, what's going on. Remember, planting the seeds right now. Assets versus liabilities. See, we're not being selfish anymore. We're passing things on. We're passing assets on. We're not passing on liabilities to our offspring, to our young princes and princesses out here. We're not passing that on. We're not passing debt and liability on to them and having our children bury us. That's not what we're doing. That's not what the people that are watching this channel are doing. They're passing on assets. Real estate, guys. There's many programs out here. Do your research. You want to know some investment vehicles that you can get into? If you want to get into the real estate game, comment down below. Hit me up with some comments. I can answer your questions. I have an LLC right now up, formed, and running in the real estate game, where I'm buying them and I'm selling them as we speak. You want to know more about it? Leave me some comments. Earn it, and I'll give you a tutorial on the things that you could be doing. But the rich right now are buying this stuff up and playing chess along with Monopoly. All of y'all know how to play Monopoly. You buy it, you buy the land, you put hotels, you put houses and stuff on it. We playing real life Monopoly. And you can take advantage. Interest rates are low. You want to know what your credit score should be? You got credit challenges? Hit me up. I can handle those things for you. You got less than perfect credit? Leave a comment down below. I can help you out with that. I can leverage the Fair Credit Reporting Act to remove all erroneous, inaccurate, and obsolete items from your credit profile with all 3 credit bureaus and all at the same time. So you got no more excuses. You say my credit is bad. You should be running to me and leaving comments at how I can help you immediately. But you need to get out here and you need to own you a piece of America so that you can pass it on. Because that's going to never go away. And rarely it's going to decrease in value. But we so enriched and ingrained in buying things that only depreciate in value. Liabilities. So I just gave you three ways, guys, at how you can take advantage, and we should be taking advantage of these crises that's going on today. While everybody is asleep, you should be up eating. You should be up hungry, trying to figure out a way. Man, I'm finna pivot this thing, and I'm finna turn the trajectory straight up. Ain't no stopping me. I ain't sleeping at these times because I know everybody sleep and getting comfortable and want to bury themselves away. Like this is like the end of the world is coming. But if you play it right, you can come out on the other side of this on top, or at least have the seed planted to come out on this other side of this on top. So guys, you know that I want to put nothing into you but positivity. I want to pour out nothing but positivity. I want everybody to win. My mentor says this all the time. If we all winning, then who's losing? Indoctrinate that into your spirit. If we all winning, then who's losing? Change your mindset. Learn how to play the game. There is a game being played out here. Which side are you on? Are you the mark? Or are you the one that's taking advantage of the mark? And if you're sitting at the table and you don't recognize which one you are, then you're probably the mark. Let's change it today. Start today. Your day tomorrow, you got plenty of homework to be doing. You want to take what I'm saying and don't do anything with it? That's on you. The information is out there. The information has been presented to you. So guys, once again, thanks for tuning in to the video. I know you could have been anywhere in the world on this evening, but you chose to spend a couple of minutes with us and get enriched and enlightened. And now I just ask that you continue to share the information and continue to pass it on. You may not need it, but I know you know somebody that needs these videos, that needs this information. So continue to share it. Let's grow together. Each one teach one. And I'll see you guys at the top. Until our next video, Top Dog, I'm out.